got done with a pretty solid 2-mile run. I think I've decided that I'm only going to do these videos after a good workout or being full. You know, I just want to think right. I just want to have a clear head. So what I say doesn't come off rude or mean or anything like that. I want people to hear what I have to say, and I want it to make sense, and I want to perceive myself in the proper light. So, rule number 2, you are becoming rich. This rule is incredibly important for those of you who are struggling to get into the gym, who have gym anxiety, who are afraid to break past that place where you just don't want to get out of bed, or you don't want to go to the gym, or you don't want to change your diet because it's scary, and that's understandable. Like change is hard, it's scary, it should be. But the number one thing to understand is you are becoming rich. And I say that because the idea that health is such an important aspect of your life, that it's what drives you mentally. If you're unhealthy mentally, then you're not going to succeed in anything you do. If you're unhealthy physically, then not only is it going to wear and tear on you mentally, but it's going to limit what you can do with your future, with your present, and I'm sure it's affected your past. So the idea that you're becoming rich, you have an opportunity to fix something that might be broken. You have an opportunity to change a part of your life that may have been holding you back. Who knows what happens if you lose 50 pounds? I've never actually had to do that. Like, I mean, I can't speak for everybody. I can't tell you how hard it is. I know it's hard. As a personal trainer, I know that it's a struggle. I know that it takes years of work and dedication and, you know, being aware of your surroundings, your lifestyle. It takes accountability. But to lose that much, almost just to lose that negativity, that 50 pounds of negativity that's bringing you down, that 50 pounds of debt is a great way to look at it. Good job, Roni, genius. That 50 pounds is your debt. You're losing that 50 pounds, you're losing that debt. You're becoming rich. And every day you get out of bed and you strive towards the goal of health, wellness. Wellness isn't just being physically healthy. It isn't just eating properly. It isn't just going to the gym every day or running a mile in under 10 minutes or whatever it may be. Wellness is the accumulation of everything, from physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, familiarly, friendships. Wellness is the grand scheme of it all coming together and it working and it being a positive aspect of your life, and everything flows together. And you can't have that if you have debt. And that doesn't just mean extra pounds. It could be meaning depression. Depression is a debt. It's holding you back. Illnesses, injuries, like those need to be taken care of just as much as your mental and your physical well-being. If you have an injury, don't overdo it, because then you're just going to keep taxing on that debt. Work on your injury, work on building yourself back up, regress, which I'm going to talk about later, so you can progress. Just because you're a macho man or a macho gal and you think you can handle it, you might cause more injury. You might cause more of a setback. So focus on healing yourself, and then you can get back after it. Regress so you can progress. The idea of becoming rich, for those of you who are really struggling to lose those extra weight, to get to where either like you felt like when you're younger, or maybe even just a year ago when you felt healthy, you felt vibrant, you felt full of energy, and maybe you're self-conscious about going to the gym. Gym anxiety is something that is real. I mean, it's 100% real. I haven't experienced it, but I've seen people experience it. People tell me that they're experiencing it and that they don't want to come in the gym. They don't want to be seen with a personal trainer because they feel embarrassed. When in reality, from my perspective, coming into the gym as someone who's trying to better themselves is the best thing in the world to me. It's something that I truly enjoy seeing. It's something that motivates me to get into the gym even more, and it's something that motivates me to help even more. That's why I'm doing these videos, because I want people to be more comfortable. I want people to be more supportive of themselves. Stop defeating that antagonist. Don't beat yourself up, as we've said before, and work on what's most important, and that's you. So to be afraid to go into the gym, it's understandable. But understand, every time you're going into that gym, you're paying off some of that debt. Every time you're going to the gym and you're burning those calories and you're getting rid of that stress, you're losing what's holding you back. And you're becoming rich. Mentally, physically, and emotionally, you're becoming rich. It's a easy idea, but it's complex in the fact that you have to look at it and understand that it's not about monetary. It's not about, changing your life completely overnight either. It's about taking gradual steps. There's the saying, you can't be a millionaire overnight. I mean, of course, win the lottery or whatever it may be, but to build a financial stability takes time, just as it does to build physical, emotional, and mental stability takes time. Everything takes time. So when you're going into the gym, just remember, you're becoming rich. Look at it as an opportunity to say, each day I walk in here, I'm losing some of that debt. I'm giving up what I've been dragging with me, maybe even since childhood. It's my chance to actually take advantage of this time, this moment, and I'm going to succeed. And those of you who are around these people who are looking to better themselves, do not pity them. Do not pity them. That is the worst thing you could do. Pity is not a form of support. Pity is deprecating. It's unhealthy from both the giver and the receiver. If you want to help these people who are struggling, who need guidance, support them with empathy, with sympathy, with respect, with encouragement. You don't pity someone who's trying to make a change. You support them. And just as you would support someone you love financially if they're in a tight bind, you support them physically and emotionally when they're trying to get through this hurdle of their life. So it's an important rule. From here on out, I don't really have, 1, 2, 3. There's no ranking for the importance. I do think this is one of the most important rules. I think all my rules are important, but this one is very, very real for those of you who are actually trying to make a physical and mental change to your lifestyle. A lot of people, for rule number 1, don't beat yourself up. That applies for everyone in the world. This rule applies for people who are struggling to get to the gym, who are struggling to see a change, and who really, really want it, but sometimes don't understand how to get there or are afraid to take those steps. And this is just an idea to keep them motivated that you're becoming rich every single day. You wake up, you walk into that gym, I'm paying off some of that debt. So it's important, and I want that to be understood. Let's see, I don't want to miss much. Man, that's pretty much it. You can go to my blog, you can read out what I've spent, a couple hours actually writing. I wrote this a few months back, and I'm finally doing these video format. So I don't want to just read from it and just recite everything I just said. I want to put in a different perspective for you. But I do encourage you to read the blog itself. It's a little bit more details, and it's a little more wordy, obviously. Maybe sound a little bit more educated. Sometimes I don't convey myself the best, but that's okay. Just remember, you're becoming rich. Everything you do, as long as it's a positive impact, it's going to help you. It's going to get you to where you need to be. And don't beat yourself up over it. So, stay tuned for more New Soup Fitness. I'm gonna take a nap.